Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and this is more or less for my own sort of curiosity. Now, if you guys don't know, in GTA 5, specifically the open wheel races, you can actually choose between three different types of tires. You have soft, medium, and hard. Now, they claim that there are, pros and cons to each one of them, and because of this, I always kind of just defaulted to the medium ones because I just felt like they were the best out of the bunch. But I kind of wanted to put that to the test. Like, how do each of them feel? So, what you're watching right now on screen is a very unscientific test of me racing my car around the exact same track using the exact same car. And the only difference is that I have three different types of tires. Now, it's sped up because I don't want you to, get bored, because it's just me going around the same track. But what was really interesting to me is that after 5 laps, what we're going to see here at the end is that I took a screenshot of the overall tire grip, and it's for each one of them. And, I just wanted to compare them. Before we get to that, I just wanted to kind of say my opinion on the tires. So I definitely felt like with the soft tires, I had a lot more steering power than I did with the medium or hard. And as you start to go from soft to hard, you're going to have a lot less grip. And specifically in the corners, I felt like I'm cornering so much better with the grippier soft tires. And you really notice that on tracks where you have a lot of steering. So perhaps the strategy to use is on the tracks that have a lot more steering than others, you might want to go for a soft tire. For tracks that are maybe a little bit more open, maybe go for a medium or hard tire. It's kind of down to your own personal preference, but in my preference, I feel like the mediums are still kind of the king here. But what about the tire health at the end? Well, let's throw that up on the screen. Now, this is kind of a little bit funny to me because, remember guys, this is the exact same car on the exact same track for the exact same amount of laps. Look which tire has the most grip. It's somehow the medium one. Now, despite that kind of having an edge, it looks like maybe like one tick. They basically all are identical. Now, this inspired me to do some more further testing on a different track which has a lot more length to it. And I thought, well, maybe if you have a track that is longer, you're going to see more durability problems. And I also decided to do 10 laps, and I decided to just go until they either blew out or until I finished the race, and just to see, again, to compare what the tire health is. So let's throw that up. Okay, so with that extensive testing that I just did, on a different track and with 10 laps, and it's a lot longer track than the previous one, we actually kind of came up with some decent results this time. So there is, this time around, a much clearer winner, and it is the hard tires. The hard tires do in fact last longer. Medium is middle, and the soft ones last the least. That's all fine and dandy, but the thing about it is that it's only about 1 or 2 laps. And what I really found interesting about this is that in a race, you're not going to be able to win the race on a single set of tires. Now, with the hard tires, I got to about lap 10 before it went to the lowest grip. And that's interesting to me because you could almost make it work. But the thing is that when it goes very, very low, what I found to be kind of shocking is that I was under the assumption that they just blew up, because I've seen guys running around with rims. So apparently that's not how that works. You can still run on tires, it just has very, 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 very little grip. And in order to make it work, you have to baby it quite a lot. But it is doable if you wanted to do it. So, where's the real winner? Personally, I'm still going to run the mediums. To me, the mediums are kind of in that butter zone. Now, assuming that you're only going to pit one time, I think the mediums are probably your best bet to maintain the most grip throughout the most amount of the race without giving up too much grip with the hards. Now, the soft ones did offer the most grip, and what I also noticed was that when you or on the turns, like I said previously, it really does make the difference, especially on this track. But the thing about it is that when you have a little bit of wheel slip, I noticed that, when you're doing a little bit of a burnout with your tires, that the durability of the tire goes down, that just plummets. So that is something that you might want to consider. So what's the conclusion? I don't really know. I hope this data is of some use to you. Personally, for me, it's just going to just answer the age-old question in my mind about which tire is actually the best and for what reason. Personally, I'm still gonna run the mediums. I'm just used to them. I feel like they're just in the butter zone. They're good all around. But yeah, guys. Hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. I'm gonna be making more content here. Especially about open wheel stuff, because I really love that stuff. So if you guys want to see more of that, you can hit the subscribe button. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.